The International Monetary Fund has suspended funding to Mozambique after it discovered the government had failed to disclose debts of more than $1 billion. An IMF official has warned that other donors might also freeze aid. The scandal will heap pressure on Mozambique, which depends on foreign donors to finance about a quarter of its budget. Last year, the IMF agreed to give the country an emergency loan of $300 million, but it's now suspending more than half of that. Mozambique is already facing serious economic problems, with its currency, the metical, plummeting, along with dwindling foreign reserves. But Mozambique's finance minister says the country has not hidden any debt, and it was simply a case of confusion. Well, joining me now on Skype from the capital Maputo is Elizabeth Azevedo, a political science professor. Elizabeth, just how big a blow is this for the government of Mozambique?
It's huge, but there is new, from what you just said, that has been in international media, it's everything true. I mean, the country was taken by surprise. Even the ruling party, the most, the elders of the political party called for a main meeting that just finished on Saturday, and actually the government changed their approach to what they denied in the beginning. Now the prime minister is in Washington, and the president is in Europe, starting by Germany, and they do recognize that there was a loan. They don't still explain where was expensed. It seems that most of the money was for defense, not just for the tuna boats or the tuna fishing that has been a scandal for 2 years now. So there's a lot of controversial, also because all the institutions in the country were taken by surprise. The parliament last week...
Indeed, you said they were taken by surprise, Elizabeth, but just how did the government ever think it could get away with hiding $1 billion debt?
And that's $1 million question, because the central bank governor actually did say to the country that he was not aware of the loan, and the ruling party in the parliament refused to debate. But now the party themselves actually did say to the government, to the president of the country, that they need to explain. So now the government announced that they do have this team, international expert team in Washington with the prime minister, and they will give an explanation to the country. So they did promise.
And just one final question, Elizabeth. Now, so if the president can actually give a satisfactory explanation to the IMF, does that mean it immediately gets back into the good graces of the IMF?
No, I don't think it doesn't get any, it's not